1930 Ford pickup. Price, $23,600. Location, Oklahoma. This 1930 Ford pickup is a head-turning street rod that perfectly blends vintage Ford steel craftsmanship with modern performance upgrades. Boasting an all-steel body, including the fenders and running boards, this truck is a solid, stylish classic that has been meticulously customized for both form and function. The red exterior is polished to a brilliant mirror-like finish, beautifully highlighted by elegant custom pinstriping that enhances the flowing body lines. Both front and rear bumpers are newly installed, adding a clean and finished appearance. The truck bed features new wood strips and a new gas tank, while custom wood bed rails add a nostalgic charm. You'll also find a moon fuel tank up front for visual flair, along with a new grille, greyhound hood ornament, and naked lady bumper accents that give this classic its own personality. It rides on polished 15-inch rocker aluminum wheels wrapped in wide white wall tires, tying the whole aesthetic together. Step inside, and you'll find the interior done in a clean gray color scheme that complements the red exterior perfectly. The bench seat has been completely rebuilt with new padding and springs for a smooth, comfortable ride. Matching gray door panels maintain a cohesive look, and the headliner and carpeting are in excellent condition with a tight, professional finish. The dash is painted in body color and features center-mounted gauges, and the GT steering wheel sits on a tilt column for added comfort. All glass and weather seals are clean and well-fitted, offering a tidy and protected cabin. Under the hood, this Ford packs a strong 4.3L V6 engine topped with an Edelbrock intake and Holley carburetor. The engine bay is painted to match the body, giving it a unified, show-ready look. Center bolt valve covers, a polished alternator, and dual exhaust manifolds add performance and visual appeal. The V6 is mated to a turbo 350 automatic transmission and a 10-bolt rear end, providing reliable and enjoyable cruising. Mechanically, the truck is ready to drive and enjoy. It's equipped with power disc brakes up front and drum brakes in the rear. The suspension is modernized with a 4-link setup with coilovers and panhard bar in the rear, and up front you'll find a straight axle with multi-leaf spring suspension and new shocks, giving it the perfect balance of vintage charm and upgraded drivability. 1937 Buick Series 40 Convertible Sedan. Price, $24,300. Location, Iowa. Representing the height of pre-war American luxury for the Buick marque, this 1937 Buick Series 40 Convertible Sedan is an elegant, full-bodied open-top sedan that beautifully bridges the space between high style and dependable drivability. With its Art Deco flair and smooth Dynaflash straight-8 power, this Buick offers classic-era motoring with understated grace, and this example stands as a rare survivor with timeless appeal. Finished in a well-aged medium blue, the paintwork shows expected patina for an older restoration, with minor spotting, touch-ups, and dings that lend it authenticity rather than detracting from its charm. Sweeping fenders are connected by black rubber running boards, while the dual side-mounted spare tires and matching painted covers enhance its long, low profile. The chrome trim and bumpers retain a deep shine with light aging, and the split waterfall grille, teardrop headlights, and fender-mounted signal lights all nod to Buick's finely styled details of the era. A tan canvas convertible top with a proper glass rear window adds both weatherproofing and elegance. Wide luster white wall tires wrap dark blue steel wheels, finished with striking Buick Moon hubcaps that provide the finishing touch. Inside, the saddle leather interior presents as perfectly broken in. The wide front and rear benches show soft creasing and light cracking from age, but remain intact and welcoming. Leather even extends into the door panels and jambs, paired with rich wind-lace trim, brown carpeting, and an original brown steel dash showcasing the very best of Art Deco instrument design. The banjo steering wheel, Bakelite knobs, clock, and AM radio, currently inoperable, all contribute to a cozy yet upscale passenger environment. The front floors are protected by a heavy-duty brown rubber mat, while the rear remains lushly carpeted. Under the hood sits Buick's famous 248 cubic inch Fireball Straight 8, also known as the Dynaflash 8, a symbol of smooth, reliable power in the pre-war years. Topped with a 2-barrel carburetor and oil bath air cleaner, the engine is mated to a 3-speed manual transmission, sending power to a 4.40 rear axle. While not built for high-speed cruising, this drivetrain offers ample torque and refined road manners for leisurely, confident touring. The undercarriage remains solid, with minor surface rust consistent with age but no structural issues or invasive corrosion. Independent coil springs up front and leaf springs out back keep the ride compliant, while drum brakes at all four corners provide adequate stopping power. The exhaust system appears stock and functions well, showing only light age. On the road, this big Buick drives just as it should. Starting easily, shifting smoothly, and accelerating with a whispery hum, it provides a classic open-air driving experience with all the pre-war personality you'd expect. Aside from the non-operational radio and clock, all features functioned as intended during the test. With just 400 miles since restoration, mileage unknown but believed low, this is a rare opportunity to own one of Buick's most graceful and substantial pre-war offerings. A seldom-seen convertible sedan that combines open-air freedom with four-door practicality, it's the ideal touring companion or candidate for a light cosmetic refresh. Understated yet impressive, it captures the elegance of 1930s America without stepping into Cadillac territory. (1958) Edsel Corsair. Price: $24,800. Location: Denver. Offered for consignment is a 1958 Edsel Corsair, a first-year model of Ford's short-lived and famously misunderstood mid-century mark. Though often labeled a commercial failure, the Edsel's low production numbers have made surviving examples like this one increasingly rare and collectible. Built on a wide-body platform with distinctive styling and a roomy interior, this Corsair embodies the bold ambition of 1950s Detroit design, complete with push-button transmission and a 410ci V8 under the hood. Exterior. Finished in a striking royal blue metallic with contrasting frost white roof and rear quarter inserts, the Corsair's sheet metal captures the essence of late 50s optimism. Its most defining feature is the controversial vertical grille, affectionately, or not, dubbed the horse collar, framed by a split horizontal Edsel grille and quad headlights. A large split front bumper adds further emphasis to the unconventional styling, while sculpted tailfins house spread-wing taillights mounted high on the rear quarters. Bright trim surrounds the curved front and rear windshields, and a stainless spear runs down each side before giving way to the two-tone rear flanks. Chrome dish wheels wrapped in narrow white wall tires complete the period-correct look. Some paint bubbling is visible on the front of the hood, indicating areas of underlying rust. Interior. Inside, the Corsair presents a colorful mix of blues and seafoam, with newly upholstered bench seats and light blue vinyl with darker blue tweed inserts. The door panels echo this palette with pleated and smooth vinyl segments, though some trim elements show wear and waviness. A white headliner and blue carpet add a touch of freshness, but the original dash shows significant signs of age, including pitting, cracking, and faded paint. Still, the space-age flying saucer-style speedometer and the iconic teletouch push-button transmission hub housed in the steering will remain compelling reminders of the Edsel's futuristic vision. The original AM radio is present but inoperative. Drivetrain. Power comes from a 410 cubic inch Mercury Series V8, factory rated at 345 horsepower and equipped with a 4-barrel carburetor. The engine appears unrestored but complete. Shifting duties are handled by a Cruise-O-Matic 3-speed automatic operated via the steering wheel hub-mounted teletouch push-button system. Power is sent to a Ford 9-inch rear axle with 2.91 gearing. The car starts and runs, though the odometer and speedometer are non-functional. Undercarriage. The underside shows solid frame rails and floor pans with light surface rust and some rot noted on the outer rockers near their junction with the frame. Suspension consists of independent front control arms with coil springs and rear leaf springs, while drum brakes are present at all four corners. A factory-style single exhaust system is still in place. Driving impressions. On the road, the Corsair delivers a comfortable and smooth cruising experience, true to its full-size family car roots. Steering is slow and relaxed, and braking requires early planning. The car idles and accelerates smoothly, though several systems, including the odometer, speedometer, and radio, are currently inoperative. Despite these quirks, the mechanical fundamentals appear sound for a vehicle of this age. Summary. Rare, flamboyant, and unapologetically different, this 1958 Edsel Corsair offers a window into a fascinating and often misunderstood chapter of American automotive history. With its bold styling, powerful V8, and uncommon survivor status, it's a compelling candidate for restoration or weekend cruising. Whether you're drawn by the rarity, the conversation-starting design, or the charm of 1950s Americana, this Edsel is a project worth considering. 1948 Chevrolet Fleetline two-door Aero sedan. Price, $21,900. Location, Austin. Post-war America craved motion, and few cars captured that spirit better than Chevrolet's sleek, fastback-styled Fleetline Aero sedan. Riding the momentum of wartime production and pre-war design, the 1948 Fleetline featured swooping pontoon fenders, glistening chrome, and an unmistakable silhouette that practically moved while standing still. This particular example, a two-door Aero sedan, presents as an older restoration with 79,040 miles shown, title marked as mileage exempt, and still wears its charm proudly with a two-tone blue respray, period-correct wide whites, and a clean inline-six under the hood. Exterior. The art of motion captured in metal, Chevy's 1948 Aero sedan design featured a dramatic sloping roofline, curvaceous rear quarters, and pontoon-style fenders that gracefully encapsulate the post-war design ethos. Finished in Windsor blue below the belt line and Lake Como blue above, this two-tone repaint still holds presence, though signs of age are evident with visible body filler, orange peel, and some lightly sanded paint runs. There's some invasive rust found in the lower door jambs, but the remaining body panels show well. The bright work, including the intricate chrome grille, bumpers, and the famed hood ornament with translucent insert, adds authentic shine. Completing the vintage aesthetic are full rear fender skirts adorned with triple stainless accents and 16-inch wide whitewall tires mounted on Chevrolet scripted hubcaps. Interior. Open the doors and step into a time capsule of classic American styling. Faux wood-grained window surrounds frame cloth and vinyl door panels, contrasted by tan Bakelite hardware and chrome handles. The dash is simplicity done right, with rectangular gauges left of center, a central speaker grille, and a speedometer and clock combo on the right. Cream-colored Bakelite knobs and a two-tone tan dash complete the look. Tan-striped broadcloth seats, both the split front bench and expansive rear, are in excellent condition, complemented by low-pile tan carpeting and a slightly stained, but intact, headliner. The steering wheel and shift knob show some wear, but maintain their vintage character. Drivetrain. Under the hood lies Chevrolet's dependable 216 CI inline-six, neatly nestled in a clean, well-preserved engine bay. It's fed by a single-barrel carburetor and linked to a 3-speed manual transmission, shifting power through a 4.11 rear axle. The car runs smoothly and retains much of its original mechanical character, offering a simple but reliable driving experience. Undercarriage. This Fleetline's underbody tells the story of care and longevity. Black paint protects the frame and floor pans, with no significant invasive rust present. However, the inner rockers do show invasive rust and amateur repairs. Suspension is by independent coil springs in the front and leaf springs out back, and the car rides on four-wheel drum brakes. The single exhaust system appears clean and functional. A solid platform for continued enjoyment or enhancement. Drivability. The car starts easily and runs with classic Chevrolet smoothness. Acceleration is steady, braking is confident for its era, and handling is predictable with the floaty comfort you expect from a late 1940s sedan. The radio was inoperative during testing, but everything else, including lighting and instruments, performed as expected. A thoroughly enjoyable vintage cruiser with timeless presence. Summary. A rolling slice of post-war optimism, this 1948 Chevrolet Fleetline two-door Aero sedan wears its age with dignity and grace. Sporting a stylish fastback body, clean inline-six drivetrain, and period-authentic materials throughout, it remains a head-turner wherever it goes. With a solid undercarriage and charming interior, this Chevy is a great candidate for preservation, light refurbishment, or weekend enjoyment just as it is. Whether you're a vintage car collector, a lover of late 40s design, or a driver who appreciates a simpler era, this Fleetline deserves a spot in your garage. 1956 Ford Thunderbird. Price, $29,800. Location, California. This beautifully presented 1956 Ford Thunderbird is a long-time Southern California car, finished in its original Fiesta Red, Code K, with a contrasting colonial white removable hardtop, Code E, and powered by the factory-upgraded 312 Ci 225 horsepower 4-barrel V8, paired with a Ford-O-Matic automatic transmission. Retaining its original dealer window sticker, manuals, and a host of desirable factory options, this Thunderbird is a turnkey example of the classic baby bird, beloved by collectors for its style, reliability, and single-year-only features. Exterior. This T-Bird has been refinished in its factory-correct Fiesta Red color some years ago, and the paint remains in excellent condition with a smooth gloss and proper panel fit. The car retains its original colonial white fiberglass hardtop, which pairs beautifully with the striking red finish. Exterior options include a Continental spare tire kit, rear fender shields, tinted glass, and full wheel covers with wide white wall tires. All brightwork presents well, and the body shows no signs of rust or prior accident damage, a testament to its long-term Southern California ownership and garage-kept life. Interior. Inside, the car features a pleated black and white vinyl interior, consistent with period-correct trim and showcasing original details such as the padded dash, electric clock, half-circle horn ring, sun visors, and dual horns. Optional equipment includes the 4-way power seat, heater and defroster, town and country radio, and the original Ford safety package. The car retains its original factory glass and original interior trim components, lending authenticity and charm to the cabin. All controls, switches, and gauges are functional, and the car is ready for enjoyable top-down or hardtop cruising. Drivetrain and performance. Under the hood is the original D-Code 312 Ci V8, rated at 225 horsepower, equipped with a factory 4-barrel carburetor and an engine dress-up kit. The engine is paired with the Ford-O-Matic 3-speed automatic transmission, delivering smooth power and effortless operation. The drivetrain is well sorted, and the engine remains strong, responsive, and properly tuned. Dual exhausts exit below the rear bumper, and the car drives straight with no shakes, rattles, or hesitation, ideal for regular weekend outings or highway tours. Features and documentation. Original 312 Ci 4V V8, 225 HP. Ford-O-Matic automatic transmission, $150. Removable colonial white hardtop. Continental kit. Town and country push-button radio and antenna, $74. 4-way power seat, $45. Heater and defroster, $58.50. Safety package, $22.50. Rear fender shields, $18.75. Engine dress-up kit, $15. Full tinted glass, $22. Electric clock, padded dash, sun visors. Full wheel covers, $10.20. Dual horns, dual exhausts. Original dealer window sticker. Original owner's manuals. Original factory glass. Original spare with Continental kit. Long-term Southern California ownership, over 40 years. Summary. Purchased new and remaining in Southern California its entire life, this 1956 Ford Thunderbird has been lovingly cared for by just 2 families over nearly 70 years, the most recent of whom owned it for over 4 decades. A rare and rust-free example with its original drivetrain and desirable factory options, this T-Bird is ideal for the enthusiast seeking a car that's both show-worthy and driver-ready. With excellent paint, a strong-running 312 V8, and full documentation including its original window sticker, this Thunderbird represents a rare opportunity to own a slice of mid-century Americana that's ready for the road or the next cruise night. 1940 Mercury 09A Convertible Coupe. Price, $29,900. Location, Minnesota. A rare and exquisitely restored example of pre-war American design and craftsmanship, This 1940 Mercury 09A two-door convertible coupe blends factory originality with tasteful period upgrades. Finished in a show-quality surf blue over a richly contrasting oxblood red leather interior, this convertible was the subject of a no-expense spared frame-off restoration and features thoughtful performance enhancements such as polished Offenhauser heads, dual Stromberg intake, and MSD ignition. Recently acquired from a prominent private collection, this Mercury is not only a stunning showpiece, but also a smooth and reliable highway cruiser. Exterior. This convertible is finished in a deep, mirror-finished surf blue, a stunning hue that suits the Mercury's sweeping lines and refined pre-war curves. The bodywork is laser-straight with excellent gaps in panel alignment, a testament to the quality of the restoration. The chrome and stainless trim throughout has been restored to show quality, including the signature grille, bumpers, and fender moldings. Optional fender skirts are installed and can be removed for a sportier look. The tan canvas power top functions smoothly, showing only minor age, and comes with a black canvas boot for a tidy appearance when lowered. Wide white wall radial tires are wrapped around period-correct wheels, giving the car a slightly lowered, 1950s custom stance that enhances its visual appeal. Interior. The interior is trimmed in luxurious oxblood red leather with matching door panels, correct carpeting, and restored dash components. A custom banjo steering wheel was fitted for added space and flair. The dash retains its factory layout, with all gauges fully functional, and the original radio and control knobs add a touch of authentic charm. The convertible top mechanism operates via power and has been restored to work reliably. The cabin exudes a mix of 1940s elegance and period custom flair, perfect for open-air touring and style. Drivetrain and performance. Under the hood lies a polished and performance-tuned 239 cubic inch flathead V8, upgraded with Offenhauser finned aluminum heads, a dual Stromberg carburetor intake, MSD electronic ignition, and Reds headers feeding into a dual exhaust system. Power is transmitted via a 3-speed manual transmission with synchromesh, providing crisp and confident shifts. The hydraulic brake system has been fully rebuilt and brings the car to a smooth, confident stop. Underneath, the car rides on a Nova front clip with power steering and front disc brakes, and a 2.73 10-bolt rear end with coil spring suspension ensures a comfortable ride at highway speeds. The wiring throughout has been replaced with a factory-correct cloth-bound harness for both functionality and authenticity. Features and upgrades. 239 flathead V8 engine, 100 HP. Polished Offenhauser heads. Dual Stromberg carburetors. MSD electronic ignition. Reds headers with dual exhaust. 3-speed manual synchromesh transmission. Nova front clip with power steering and front disc brakes. 2.73 10-bolt rear axle, coil spring suspension. Custom banjo steering wheel. Oxblood red leather interior. Tan power canvas convertible top with boot. Fender skirts, removable. Wide white wall radials. Complete new cloth wiring harness. Custom gauges. Electric wipers. Heater and defroster. Re-chromed bumpers and trim. Rear window blinds. Fog lamps, grille guard, backup light, side parking guides. Front and rear seat belts. Custom dash with period radio and electric antenna. Summary. This 1940 Mercury convertible coupe is a truly rare find, both for its limited production and the level of care, investment, and detail evident in its frame-off restoration. Combining pre-war elegance with traditional custom upgrades, this car offers the best of both worlds, stunning concours-ready looks and smooth, reliable touring performance. It is an ideal candidate for the discerning collector or pre-war enthusiast seeking a unique open-air motoring experience.
1962 Chevrolet Corvette convertible. Price, $31,400. Location, Houston. This 1962 Chevrolet Corvette convertible is a sharp, factory-style example of the final year of the first-generation C1 Corvette, the year that combined the best of early Corvette styling with the most powerful and refined mechanicals of the series. finished in striking black over black vinyl and equipped with a numbers-matching 327/300 HP V8 and 4-speed manual transmission. This Corvette delivers vintage style with proven performance in a clean, well-preserved package. Exterior. The body is finished in classic black, a color that gives this last-of-the-line C1 an aggressive, purposeful presence. The paint presents well overall with a consistent finish in deep gloss, complemented by polished chrome bumpers, bright trim, and correctly styled Corvette hubcaps. Chrome detailing along the cove inserts, grille, and rear valence is in very good condition. The car rides on original-style bias-ply tires mounted to factory wool covers, offering a period-correct stance and look. The manual black vinyl convertible top includes a plastic rear window and fits properly when raised, maintaining the crisp silhouette of the classic Corvette Roadster. Interior. Inside, the cabin is finished in black vinyl with low-back bucket seats, a factory-style dash, and a 4-speed shifter mounted in the center console. The interior shows a clean and correct presentation with original-style trim, bright chrome bezels, and factory gauges. Seat upholstery, door panels, and dash top are all in good condition, showing only light wear consistent with age and use. An extra radio and speaker are included with the sale, and the original components remain visually cohesive. The interior offers a cockpit-style experience true to the Corvette's sporting character. Drivetrain and performance. Under the hood is a 327 cubic inch V8 rated at 300 horsepower, paired with a 4-speed manual transmission. The RD block suffix code confirms this is a correct drivetrain for the car, and likely original to the chassis. The engine runs strong and delivers robust mid-range power with a classic small block soundtrack through dual exhaust. The transmission shifts cleanly, and the manual gearbox enhances the Corvette's engaging driving experience. The brakes are noted to be in excellent condition, while the tires, though older, remain in good cosmetic shape and are suitable for display or light driving. Condition and history. This Corvette presents as a well-kept and largely original example, with finishes that show care and attention without over-restoration. The low odometer reading of 5,407 miles is listed as unknown, suggesting that it may have rolled over or been reset at some point in its life. The overall fit and finish of the body, bright work, and interior suggest a careful ownership history. While no specific restoration or ownership documentation is mentioned, the car's strong cosmetic condition and numbers-matching drivetrain make it a desirable entry in the C1 lineup. Summary. This 1962 Chevrolet Corvette convertible represents the end of an era, combining the elegant styling of the first-generation Corvette with the increased power and refinement that made it a true American sports car icon. With its factory black-on-black color combination, 327/300 HP V8, and 4-speed manual transmission, it offers the perfect blend of show-ready appearance and period-correct mechanical engagement. Whether destined for a private collection or top-down summer drives, this final year C1 is a standout example ready for its next enthusiast.
1961 Pontiac Catalina Convertible. Price, $32,300. Location, Boston. This 1961 Pontiac Catalina Convertible is a beautifully restored and well-equipped example of Pontiac's full-size performance and style leadership in the early 60s. Featuring a powerful 389 CI tri-power V8 engine, factory air conditioning, and a smooth-shifting automatic transmission, this car combines period-correct performance with comfort and visual appeal. The recipient of a full frame-off restoration, this Catalina shows exceptionally well throughout, from its glossy red paint to its striking two-tone interior. Exterior. The body is finished in a rich and glossy red paint, accented by excellent chrome, trim, and bright work throughout. The lines are crisp, straight, and well-aligned, reflecting the quality of the restoration. The power-operated white convertible top is in great condition and functions properly. This Catalina presents just as sharply in person as it does in photos, and stands ready for the show field or summer cruise nights. Interior. The interior features an elegant and sporty two-tone maroon and white vinyl upholstery, with matching door panels and dash. The dash retains its factory appearance with a restored AM radio, original trim, and factory speed alert gauge. A power top switch is integrated cleanly, and all interior surfaces, including the steering wheel and instrument bezels, show extremely well. The overall condition of the interior is consistent with a fresh, high-quality restoration. Drivetrain. Under the hood sits a potent 389 cubic inch V8 topped with the desirable tri-power triple carburetor setup, delivering robust performance and signature Pontiac sound through dual exhaust. It's backed by a smooth automatic transmission and supported by power steering and power brakes. This car runs and drives beautifully, with strong acceleration, confident braking, and reliable highway cruising. Undercarriage. The underbody is exceptionally clean and rust-free, with a solid frame and original sheet metal evident throughout. The restoration addressed all mechanical and cosmetic needs, and while the car does carry a Texas rebuilt title from prior to restoration, it shows no evidence of structural damage and has been professionally rebuilt to a very high standard. Features and options. 389 CI tri-power V8 engine. Automatic transmission. Factory air conditioning. Power steering and power brakes. Power-operated white convertible top. Factory AM radio. Speed alert system. Dual exhaust. Summary. This 1961 Pontiac Catalina convertible is a top-quality example of one of Pontiac's most stylish and best-performing early 60s full-size cars. With desirable factory options, show-quality restoration, and a strong drivetrain, it's a rare opportunity to own a tri-power Catalina that's both show-ready and cruise-night capable. Whether you're looking for a head-turning convertible or a standout for your collection, this Catalina delivers on every front. 1962 Studebaker Gran Turismo Hawk 4-Speed. Price, $32,500. Location, Alabama. This 1962 Studebaker Gran Turismo Hawk is a rare and highly optioned 4-speed coupe equipped with the factory 289 CI V8 and a 4-barrel carburetor, one of just 284 built in this specification. Finished in its original ermine white over red vinyl interior, this striking GT Hawk is one of the finest survivors of Studebaker's final performance Grand Tours. Backed by Studebaker Museum documentation verifying its factory options and original drivetrain, this car presents as both a collector-grade rarity and a thrilling 60s muscle-era driving machine. Exterior. Professionally repainted in its original ermine white, this GT Hawk shows beautifully with high gloss, clean lines, and exceptional panel fitment. All bright work, including the bumpers, grille, and stainless trim, has been either restored or professionally polished. The factory steel wheels are retained and now wear correct style white wall tires, giving the car a proper period stance. The body panels, floor pans, trunk, and underbody are solid and rust-free, with no signs of accident damage, testament to its California/Arizona history and garage-kept preservation. Interior. The interior is finished in its factory-correct red vinyl trim and presents in exceptional condition. The seats have been refoamed and detailed, the carpets and headliner are clean and taut, and the dashboard has been restored with its original Studebaker AM radio still in place. Chrome accents and trim throughout the cabin shine brightly. Instrumentation is complete and fully functional, and the signature GT dash layout, featuring large central gauges, toggle switches, and brushed aluminum trim, remains one of the car's most compelling features. Drivetrain and performance. Factory equipped with the 289 CI V8 and 4-barrel carburetor, this Hawk delivers 225 horsepower through a 4-speed manual transmission and twin-traction rear end. It starts easily, shifts smoothly, and drives straight and strong, offering true 1960s muscle car performance in a grand touring package. Rarity and documentation. Out of 9,335 GT Hawks built in 1962, only 284 were ordered in ermine white with a red interior, a 4-speed manual, and 4-barrel V8. This example's authenticity is verified by Studebaker Museum records and dash plaque, and it includes a file of restoration records, spare wheel, and jack. Summary. A well-optioned and factory-documented Gran Turismo hawk with rare performance pedigree and stylish presentation. With its solid rust-free body, strong mechanicals, and desirable color and drivetrain combo, this GT Hawk is a standout example for any collector or Studebaker enthusiast. 1954 Nash Metropolitan 542 Hardtop. Price, $30,000. Location, Pennsylvania. Finished in an eye-catching Caribbean blue and frost white two-tone combination, this 1954 Nash Metropolitan 542 hardtop is a charming example of post-war American-European collaboration. Designed by Pininfarina and powered by a 1.2L Austin inline-4, the Metropolitan was Nash's response to the growing need for compact, economical motoring. This particular example features restored mechanicals, upgraded upholstery, and a clean undercarriage. Following restoration, it was placed in long-term storage before its recent return to roadworthy form. Now, it's ready to delight a new caretaker with its style, simplicity, and undeniable character. Exterior. This Metropolitan presents in a classic Caribbean blue and frost white color scheme with a signature Continental rear-mounted spare tire wrapped in a white canvas cover. The body features excellent panel fitment and solid steel construction with charming mid-century lines, such as the rounded fender flares, chrome dip strip side trim, and wide B-pillars supporting a curved rear window. Chrome accents, including the grille, bumpers, mirrors, and hubcaps, are in very good condition overall. It rides on wide white-wall tires with original-style Nash Moon hubcaps, partially recessed under exaggerated fender arches. Some minor cracking in the rocker paint and light patina are noted but do not detract from its presentation. Interior. Inside, the cabin exudes 1950s flair with houndstooth broadcloth upholstery on the split bench seats and matching door panels, paired with charcoal gray vinyl bolsters. The interior shows beautifully, with unique details including a lockable trunk pass-through, color-matched carpet, and a light gray headliner. The original black metal dash houses a centrally mounted round speedometer, simple switchgear, and a functioning AM radio with dial tuner. The steering wheel and dash trim remain stock, down to the Bakelite finish and chrome details. A houndstooth pillow, possibly handmade, adds a whimsical personal touch to the rear seat area. Drivetrain and performance. Under the hood, the original 1,197 cubic centimeters inline-4 engine has been fully restored and detailed in period-correct olive green, complete with a Zenith single-barrel carburetor and color-matched air cleaner. It's paired to a 3-speed manual transmission, sending power to the rear wheels via a 4.625:1 rear axle. The 12-volt electrical system has been upgraded for better reliability. While not built for speed, the Metropolitan offers smooth, efficient urban cruising with plenty of vintage charm. Undercarriage. The underside is clean, featuring a combination of factory sheet metal, undercoating, and some patina consistent with age and light use. Suspension consists of independent coil springs up front and leaf springs in the rear, with drum brakes on all 4 corners. Frame rails and floor pans appear structurally sound with evidence of protective treatments applied during restoration. Driving impressions. This Nash Metropolitan starts easily and drives as intended, light on its feet with a nimble, tossable demeanor that makes city driving a breeze. Throttle response is smooth, and the engine has a pleasant note under acceleration. While modest in power, it makes up for it with mid-century quirkiness and a surprisingly roomy interior. Summary. Compact, stylish, and utterly unique, this 1954 Nash Metropolitan 542 hardtop is a delightful piece of automotive history. With restored mechanicals, a color-matched interior, and period-correct details throughout, it captures the spirit of 1950s design in a size that fits anywhere. Whether you're a collector of post-war oddities or simply want a car that makes people smile, this Metropolitan is groovy, eye-catching, and ready to enjoy. 1950 Chevrolet Fleetline Deluxe Sedan. Price, $29,600. Location, Chicago. This 1950 Chevrolet Fleetline Deluxe Sedan is not just a classic survivor, it's a proven endurance machine, having participated in multiple cross-country rally events including the prestigious Great Race. Powered by a 216.5 CI inline-six and upgraded with a rebuilt TH350 automatic transmission, this Fleetline has been carefully prepared for long-distance touring while preserving its vintage character. Featuring excellent bodywork, reliable mechanicals, and a cabin outfitted for rallying, it stands as a tribute to the joy of driving old iron across the open road. Exterior. Finished in factory-style Mayland black, the body of this Fleetline Deluxe presents with classic Chevrolet curves and a teardrop fastback profile that remains among the most elegant of the post-war period. The body panels are straight and rust-free, accented by crisp stainless trim, including a full-length side spear, fender skirts, window surrounds, and rocker moldings. A distinctive triple-bar front grille houses the Chevrolet Cloisonné badge and integrated turn signal/parking light bar above a polished chrome bumper. A stainless band fully encircles the roofline, echoing the car's streamlined aesthetic. Out back, the trunk's bulbous contour is flanked by shield-style taillights and finished off with a bright rear bumper. Period-correct 15-inch steel wheels with Chevrolet dog dish hubcaps are wrapped in wide white wall tires. Sponsorship decals and rally stickers along the fenders and trunk tell the story of this car's adventures, each one a badge of honor from great race entries and long-distance rally events. Interior. Inside, the cabin reflects a thoughtful blend of originality and functional upgrades. The door panels are trimmed in gray broadcloth with chrome spears, green tuck-and-roll vinyl uppers, and gray carpeted lowers. The split front bench seat features off-white vinyl bolsters with green tuck-and-roll inserts, matched by a similarly trimmed rear bench. Gray carpeting lines the cabin floor, while a steel blue interior shelf frames the seating. The original steel dash is finished in two-tone light and dark gray, with a large round speedometer flanked by auxiliary gauges, factory controls, and chrome trim. A locker floor shifter is mounted in a center console that houses a large rally clock and dual cup holders. A Timeless rally timer is mounted atop the dash for competitive navigation. The original radio and heater controls remain in place, although the blower is currently inoperative. The trunk is neatly carpeted in two-tone green and gray and includes ample space for rally spares and luggage. Drivetrain and performance. Power is supplied by a 216.5 CI inline six-cylinder engine, fed by a single-barrel carburetor and mated to a TH350 3-speed automatic transmission, both rebuilt prior to endurance competition. The rear axle carries a 4.11:1 final drive ratio, ideal for both mid-speed acceleration and highway cruising. The engine bay retains a vintage appearance with black inner fenders, a blue valve cover, new wiring, and patinaed finishes consistent with a well-maintained driver. Though the originality of the block is unconfirmed, the drivetrain is tuned for reliability and long-distance use. Undercarriage. The undercarriage shows minimal road grime and is remarkably clean for a car with such history. Factory-style black floors and solid frame rails remain intact, with no evidence of invasive corrosion. The car rides on coil springs up front and leaf springs out back, offering a compliant ride and confident handling. Braking is handled by jumbo drum brakes on all four corners, noted for requiring 25% less pedal pressure than standard drums of the period. Dual exhaust tips exit discreetly at the rear. Driving impressions. During testing, this Fleetline performed admirably. It starts promptly, idles smoothly, and shifts without issue through its rebuilt automatic gearbox. Steering is light and precise for a car of this era, and braking is effective thanks to the upgraded drums. The engine delivers adequate power for relaxed cruising, and the comfort level is high for both driver and passengers. Aside from a non-functional heater blower, all key systems operated as intended. Summary. Whether you're an endurance rally enthusiast, a lover of post-war GM styling, or someone looking for a ready-to-tour vintage sedan with real history, this 1950 Chevrolet Fleetline Deluxe delivers. Its rally-bred story is told in every sticker and dash-mounted timer. With a solid body, proven drivetrain, and comfortable, partially updated interior, this Fleetline is more than just a collector car, it's a reliable vintage travel companion built to keep going. Just add fuel and a co-driver. 1941 Mercury Super Deluxe Convertible. Price, $31,000. Location, Folsom, California. This 1941 Mercury Super Deluxe convertible is a fully restored and highly accessorized example of one of Mercury's most elegant pre-war offerings. With just 11,000 miles shown since restoration, it presents an excellent overall condition and is an award-winning show car ready for immediate enjoyment. Exterior. Finished in glossy black with a tan convertible top, this Mercury exudes classic 1940s styling with its flowing fenders, wide white wall tires, fender skirts, and chrome accents. All bodywork and trim have been restored to a high standard, and the car retains its original factory silhouette with excellent panel fit and finish. It features desirable period accessories such as bumper guards, a windshield-mounted antenna, and factory-style hubcaps. Interior. The interior is upholstered in rich red leather, giving a striking contrast to the black exterior. The dash is beautifully restored, complete with a working clock and period-correct radio. The interior retains its original styling and layout, offering a comfortable and stylish cabin for open-air touring. Drivetrain. Under the hood is the original flathead V8 engine paired with a 3-speed manual transmission. The car is equipped with 4-wheel hydraulic drum brakes and runs and drives well, benefiting from a thorough restoration. The drivetrain remains largely original, ensuring authenticity for collectors. Summary. This 1941 Mercury Super Deluxe convertible is a show-winning example that took first place in the senior division at the National Automobile Club. With its restored condition, highly detailed presentation, and factory V8 power, it represents an excellent opportunity to own a classic pre-war convertible that is both stylish and historically significant. 1954 Dodge Royal Convertible. Price, $35,000. Location, Georgia. This 1954 Dodge Royal Convertible is a rare and striking example of early Chrysler Corporation style and engineering, presented in classic Bermuda blue with a color-matched interior and white convertible top. Powered by Dodge's first-generation 241Ci Red Ram Hemi V8 paired with a 2-speed PowerFlight automatic, this elegant cruiser offers the charm of 1950s Americana with the distinction of being one of just approximately 2,000 Royal convertibles produced for the 1954 model year. Well preserved and nicely equipped, it's a beautiful blend of Dodge performance heritage and mid-century open-top luxury. Exterior. Finished in Bermuda blue, the paint shows well with a clean gloss and period-correct appearance throughout. The body lines are crisp, and the car retains its factory brightwork, including clean chrome bumpers, stainless trim, and hood ornament. A white convertible boot cover accompanies the blue cloth power top, adding elegance with the top down. Out back, a Continental kit gives the rear profile a long, luxurious look. It rides on 15-inch steel wheels with full covers and period-style 235/75 or 15-wide white wall tires. This Royal makes a bold visual statement without being overdone. Interior. Inside, the car features a two-tone blue and parchment interior with split bench seating and a column-mounted automatic shifter. The cabin presents well, with period materials and correct styling throughout. The dashboard is painted to match the exterior and features a factory AM radio, bright chrome trim, and readable original gauges. The interior retains a largely stock feel, offering a relaxed, spacious driving environment consistent with Dodge's top trim offering of the time. Drivetrain and performance. Under the hood lies Dodge's famed 241Ci Red Ram Hemi V8, paired to a 2-speed PowerFlight automatic transmission. The engine breathes through a single 2-barrel carburetor with an original-style oil bath air cleaner, and exhaust exits via a dual-to-single exhaust system. Though modest in horsepower by modern standards, the early Hemi delivers smooth, torquey performance with period charm. It starts and runs reliably and offers easy cruising, ideal for weekend drives or relaxed local shows. Suspension, brakes and underbody. This Royal rides on a coil spring front suspension with sway bar and rear leaf springs, supported by drum brakes on all 4 corners. The chassis appears solid, with the undercarriage showing signs of upkeep consistent with a well-maintained classic. Ride quality is soft and comfortable, characteristic of early 1950s Detroit luxury engineering. Features and highlights. Rare 1954 Dodge Royal Convertible, one of 2,000 produced. 241Ci Red Ram Hemi V8. PowerFlight 2-speed automatic transmission. Bermuda blue exterior with blue cloth convertible top. Continental kit with wide white wall tires. Blue and parchment two-tone interior. Column shifter, split bench seat, factory AM radio. Well preserved with a clean, stock appearance. Summary. This 1954 Dodge Royal convertible offers a rare opportunity to own an early V8-powered Hemi cruiser with low production numbers, elegant styling, and genuine collector appeal. Its combination of distinctive Dodge engineering and classic 1950s open-air luxury makes it a compelling addition to any post-war American car collection. At $35,995, this beautifully preserved Royal is ready to enjoy and show with pride. 1951 Ford Coupe GT51 Custom. Price, $35,900. Location, Alabama. A masterclass in bespoke craftsmanship, this 1951 Ford Coupe, known as GT51, is a hand-built, race-inspired custom that took nearly 5 years to complete. Conceived as a tribute to 1950s European endurance racers and built with obsessive detail, this one-of-a-kind creation features extensive body modifications, a rare 368 Ci Lincoln V8 with Hillborn EFI, a custom Art Morrison chassis, and a hand-fabricated cockpit modeled after vintage aircraft interiors. GT51 has earned over 25 prestigious awards, has been displayed at SEMA, and was featured on Jay Leno's Garage, a true piece of rolling art and performance engineering. Exterior. Finished in a refined PPG blue-gray, the GT51 showcases extensive metalwork and custom fabrication. The body has been wedge-sectioned 5.5-inch in the front and 2.5 in the rear, with both the roof and hood pancaked for a sleeker profile. Radiused and flared wheel wells, reshaped quarter panels, flush-mounted glass, and custom front/rear roll pans replace the original bumpers, all contributing to its seamless, race-ready aesthetic. The custom chrome grille, fog lamps with mesh covers, and side exit exhausts with flush-mounted tips all reinforce the car's motorsport DNA. Completing the look are authentic magnesium 16-inch knockoff wheels, modeled after Novi Indy car wheels, mounted on Goodyear Assurance tires, 185/60 front, 215/65 rear. The front end features air-adjustable Coney coilovers to increase clearance when needed without sacrificing the aggressive stance. Interior. Inside, the GT51 continues its aviation racing theme with a fully hand-fabricated cockpit. Riveted leather bucket seats with contrast inserts, exposed mechanical linkages, and a custom overhead switch panel evoke the feel of a 1950s fighter plane. A bespoke shifter assembly, both functional and sculptural, anchors the center console, while classic instruments gauges provide clean, period-correct data readouts. Creature comforts include vintage air AC, an IDIT steering column, and a Nardi steering wheel, combining old-world craftsmanship with modern ease. Every surface, panel, and detail in the cabin has been meticulously crafted, from the custom dash moldings to the artfully labeled toggle switches. Drivetrain and chassis. Powering GT51 is a rare and rebuilt 1956 Lincoln 368 Ci V8, outfitted with one of just 3 known original Hillborn mechanical fuel injection systems, converted for modern EFI control via a fast ECU. Estimated at 370 horsepower, the engine is mated to a Borg-Warner T5 5-speed manual transmission, providing a visceral and engaging driving experience. The custom chassis is built around Art Morrison rails, with a Mustang II style front and an advanced independent quick-change rear suspension from Speedway Engineering. Rear suspension features modified Thunderbird uprights and control arms, with all components finished in dull nickel and accented with PPG gold. Stopping power comes via Wilwood 11-inch disc brakes on all 4 corners with power assist, while a custom stainless exhaust system adds both function and flair. Summary. This 1951 Ford GT51 Coupe is far more than a custom car, it's a design statement, an engineering marvel, and a concours-level showpiece. With accolades from SEMA, a feature on Jay Leno's Garage, and more than 24 top awards to its name, this car represents the pinnacle of vision, execution, and craftsmanship in the world of coach-built customs. Accompanied by a full build book and photo documentation, GT51 is a once-in-a-generation opportunity to own one of the most admired custom cars in recent history. 1937 Ford Tudor Humpback. Price, $35,000. Location, Fort Mill, South Carolina. For sale is a unique and thoughtfully engineered 1937 Ford Tudor Humpback, featuring an all-steel body and a full custom Restomod build with modern performance and reliability in mind. Under the hood, this sedan is powered by a 2016 Ford 2.0L EcoBoost crate engine, producing an impressive 250 horsepower and abundant torque, enough to make it feel like a small block V8 when it pulls. Mated to a 6 or 86-speed automatic transmission with a quick 6 TCU controller, this Ford delivers effortless acceleration and modern driving dynamics. The drivetrain is supported by a 9-inch Ford rear end with Eaton Posey and 3.50 Winston Cup gearing, delivering excellent street manners and highway cruising ability. A custom full chassis with narrowed front track and Posey's rear splayed leaf setup ensure balanced handling. The chassis also features reinforced center cross members, stronger than the original factory X-frame design, and custom fabricated engine mounts for long-term durability. Cooling is handled by a Walker radiator, with a custom intercooler setup and tubing. The air intake system draws cool air through a side-vented airbox that also dampens turbo bypass noise. Other standout features include Willwood disc brakes, 6-piston front, 4-piston rear, with a power booster, electric power steering with variable assist, and Restomod-style HVAC system for comfort. Rolling on Enkei wheels wrapped in 215/60 or 16, front, and 235/65 or 17, rear, the stance is muscular without sacrificing ride quality. Built in 2018 and driven 41,000 miles, this car is not a trailer queen, it's a reliable, road-ready cruiser that offers a perfect blend of vintage style and modern tech. The stainless steel fuel tank, removable trunk panel for easy access, and smart component layout all reflect the quality and care put into this build. If you're looking for a turnkey, standout street rod with fuel efficiency, performance, and show-stopping curb appeal, this all-steel 37 Ford delivers. 1934 DeSoto Series SE Airflow. Price, $47,500. Location, Ohio. This exceptional 1934 DeSoto Series SE Airflow represents one of the most innovative and forward-thinking American automobiles of the pre-war era, and this particular example stands as one of the finest surviving today. One of only 1,584 built during the inaugural production year, this vehicle is not only rare, but also a multi-award-winning showpiece that has been meticulously restored and celebrated at major concours events. Finished in an elegant and striking period-correct color combination with rich leather interior, this DeSoto embodies the bold, aerodynamic vision of Chrysler Corporation in the 1930s. The body off-frame restoration, documented in photographs, was clearly a labor of love and precision. Under the hood, this Airflow is powered by Chrysler's rugged and smooth-running 242 cubic inch L-head inline 6-cylinder engine, rated at 100 horsepower. It's paired with a 3-speed manual transmission that features freewheeling and a highly desirable overdrive unit, offering both period-correct performance and highway usability. Braking is handled by Lockheed 4-wheel hydraulic brakes, a major advancement at the time when most manufacturers still used mechanical systems. What truly sets the 1934 Airflow apart is its pioneering design. With its integrated headlights, waterfall front grille, long flowing fenders, unit body construction, and Art Deco styling cues, the Airflow was a car far ahead of its time. Passenger comfort was exceptional for the era thanks to wide seats placed within the wheelbase, low step-in height, and long leaf springs that provided a remarkably smooth ride. Even small features such as the ignition lock, brake lamp, full dash instrumentation, automatic windshield wipers, and steering column-mounted headlamp control showcase how progressive this car was. Despite its brilliance, the Airflow was a sales disappointment during the Depression. Its design was simply too radical for 1934 buyers, and the model was discontinued by 1936. But today, its revolutionary engineering and bold aesthetics are celebrated by collectors and historians alike. This DeSoto comes with impressive provenance, having once been owned by Chuck Cochran, former president of the Chrysler Airflow Club. It also includes a copy of the original factory build card, extensive restoration photos, and a full record of show awards and honors earned between 2019 and 2023. Whether you're a serious collector of Chrysler history, a lover of Art Deco design, or simply someone who appreciates a rare and exquisitely restored classic, this 1934 DeSoto Airflow offers a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to own a true landmark of automotive innovation. Elegant, historic, and fully documented, this car is ready for concours lawns, historic tours, or to anchor a private collection. (1935) Chevrolet three-window coupe. Price, $44,000. Location, Phoenix, Arizona. This stunning 1935 Chevrolet three-window coupe is an all-steel custom hot rod that blends classic 30s styling with modern muscle and comfort. With just 6,917 miles since completion, it showcases expert craftsmanship, aggressive street rod aesthetics, and performance upgrades that make it both a showpiece and a thrill to drive. The exterior is finished in a silver and gray metallic paint, highlighted by subtle ghost flames and a bold teal pinstripe, a combination that enhances the car's low, sleek profile. The body retains its original steel structure but features a front bumper delete for a cleaner, more aggressive look. A black vinyl roof pad adds a classic touch, while the 15-inch aluminum weld-style wheels wrapped in road hugger fronts and massive Hoosier Pro Street tires in the rear give it a wide, planted stance. Inside, the black and gray leather-trimmed interior offers a custom yet comfortable feel. The late-model power bucket seats are finished in high-quality custom leather and complemented by matching door panels and a black vinyl headliner. Details like a custom extended shifter with a beer tap knob, white-face odometer gauges, and a tilt steering column with a billet steering will give the cabin personality and purpose. Climate is controlled via a vintage air AC system operated by billet switches, making this coupe equally at home in summer cruising or weekend shows. Under the hood lies a proven 350 CID small block Chevy V8 with chrome valve covers, an Edelbrock intake, Holley 4-barrel carburetor, MSD ignition, and a chromed alternator, delivering both visual appeal and reliable power. The engine feeds a TH350 3-speed automatic transmission that shifts smoothly and confidently. Suspension is modernized with independent front control arms, a 4-link rear setup with coilovers, and a panhard bar for added stability. A 9-inch rear axle handles the power, while 4-wheel power disc brakes ensure it stops as strong as it goes. A particularly fun feature is the dual Flowmaster exhaust system with electronic cutouts, remotely activated via key fob for instant attitude and roar. It's the perfect blend of show and go, capable of quiet cruising or loud, unmistakable street presence with the push of a button. Whether you're hunting for a head-turning hot rod, a weekend warrior, or a street-ready show car, this 1935 Chevy three-window coupe offers exceptional build quality, sharp aesthetics, and high-performance upgrades in a package that's ready to enjoy. It's a timeless classic turned bold street machine, fully sorted and looking for its next garage. (1936) Corvette 810 Sportsman Convertible. Price, $69,995. Location, Rogers, Minnesota. This 1936 Corvette 810 Sportsman Convertible is a striking example of one of the most innovative and visually captivating American cars of the pre-war era. Finished in rich maroon over black leather, this award-winning Corvette has earned Best in Class and Best in Show honors at concours events and is a recognized full classic by the Classic Car Club of America, CCCA, making it eligible for prestigious CCCA events and caravans. It combines groundbreaking design with cutting-edge technology for its time, all while boasting a documented Southern history and expert-level restoration. The 810 series debuted in 1936 as Corvette's bold return to production under the Auburn Cord-Duesenberg umbrella. Designed by the legendary Gordon Bierig, the coffin-nose Corvette shocked the industry with its futuristic, streamlined styling. It featured several firsts for American automobiles, including front-wheel drive, retractable headlights, and a hidden convertible top. These elements gave the Corvette a low-slung, running board-free silhouette and a sleek profile that set it apart from everything else on the road. Under the hood is a 288.64 cubic inch Lycoming V8 topped with a single 2-barrel carburetor, producing a factory-rated 125 horsepower. Power is delivered to the front wheels via a novel 4-speed pre-selector manual transmission, operated through a dash-mounted shifter that engages the gear upon clutch depression. The entire driveline, V8, transaxle, and FWD layout, was groundbreaking for its time and delivers a remarkably balanced, smooth ride for a car from the 1930s. The body has been refinished in a deep rich maroon hue that highlights the car's flowing fenders and iconic coffin grille. Wide white wall bias-ply tires and full-wheel covers complete the upscale exterior appearance, while the bright work throughout is polished to a show-quality shine. A manually operated black cloth convertible top folds neatly into a hidden compartment behind the seats, a design touch that gives the sportsman model its seamless, clean look when the top is down. The retractable headlights are a signature feature, operating smoothly and integrating cleanly into the fenders when stowed. Inside, the Cord is equally impressive. The black leather bench seat is in excellent condition and matches the original style door panels and carpeting. The engine turn dash is outfitted with period-correct instrumentation, including a 150 mph speedometer, 5,000 RPM tachometer, oil pressure and temperature gauges, ammeter, fuel gauge, an AM radio, and a full-size dash clock. Dual locking glove boxes frame the center cluster, and the entire dash layout emphasizes the Art Deco design language that made the Cord a sensation in its day. Only 2,992 examples of the 810 and 812 series were produced between 1936 and 1937 before production ceased due to Cord's financial difficulties. Today, surviving examples, especially convertibles in concours condition, are highly coveted by collectors and rarely offered for public sale. This Cord 810 Sportsman represents an exceptional opportunity to acquire one of the most stylistically and mechanically innovative cars of the 1930s, restored to a high standard and ready for show, touring, or private display. 1937 Cadillac Series 85 Convertible Sedan. Price, $54,900. Location, Missouri. A rare glimpse into the zenith of pre-war American luxury, this 1937 Cadillac Series 8512 convertible sedan is one of just approximately 20 examples of the Fleetwood-bodied 37 to 8,529 produced. Finished in elegant black over black leather, with a tan stay-fast cloth convertible top, this V12 Cadillac combines presence, prestige, and performance from a golden era of motoring. Exterior. Elegantly imposing at every angle, the Series 85 rides on a long 138-inch wheelbase, with gracefully flowing fenders and a prominent bustle-back trunk. The black repaint shows quality with age-appropriate patina, while highlights like dual side-mount spares with painted metal covers, 7.50 to 16 Firestone Deluxe Champion whitewall tires, and full chrome wheel covers add to the grandeur. A chrome split front bumper, folding windshield sun visors, and cowl vents maintain the original 1930s aesthetic, while subtle restorations enhance usability. Interior. Inside, this Cadillac is configured with the extremely rare Imperial glass divider, separating chauffeur and passengers in true formal style. The cabin features black leather upholstery on the seating surfaces and matching door panels, with tan carpeting throughout. The convertible top has been fully replaced and includes a soft boot cover when stowed. The original dashboard features full instrumentation, including an inoperable clock and AM radio. Additional amenities include dual sun visors, a recessed glove box, and manual window regulators, all finished in period-correct trim. Drivetrain. Under the hood lies Cadillac's final year 368ci V12 engine, producing 150 horsepower and mated to a 3-speed manual transmission. This engine has been fully rebuilt, including a valve job with eggy valves and guides, new cam rollers and springs, and a conversion to dual Carter updraft carburetors for better reliability. Recent updates include rebuilt carburetors, auxiliary electric fuel pump, new engine and transmission mounts, rebuilt water pump, new spark plugs, fuel floats, and fluids. Undercarriage. While full underbody photos aren't available, the car's chassis reflects careful upkeep intended for touring and parades rather than static concours display. Updated wiring and maintenance enhancements improve usability. The original mechanical layout remains largely intact, preserving the authenticity of this top-tier 1930s luxury sedan. Drivability. The Cadillac runs and drives well, reflecting its mechanical restoration and attention to detail from a long-term collector. It starts with ease, shifts smoothly, and offers the kind of stately cruising experience you'd expect from one of the most luxurious American cars of its era. Power is smooth, handling is stately, and it's well suited for short-distance touring or parade participation. Summary. An exceedingly rare example of Cadillac's final-year V12, this 1937 Series 85 convertible sedan is both a collector's treasure and a commanding presence on any show field. With just 474 V12s built in total across all body styles, this Fleetwood-bodied formal convertible, with its glass divider, reliable updates, and tasteful restoration, is a true investment-grade piece of American automotive history. Ideal for the discerning collector seeking both distinction and drivability. 1959 Mercedes-Benz 220S Cabriolet. Price, $52,000. Location, Fort Worth, Texas. This 1959 Mercedes-Benz 220S Cabriolet is a beautifully preserved example of mid-century German craftsmanship, offering timeless elegance, rare production numbers, and smooth, reliable mechanicals. With fewer than 2,200 built between 1956 and 1960 and featuring hand-finished coachwork, this elegant convertible represents the pinnacle of post-war luxury touring from Mercedes-Benz. Presented in a tasteful blue over tan color scheme and enhanced with dual Weber carburetors and a 4-speed manual transmission, it's a rare opportunity to own a coach-built Mercedes Cabriolet from the golden era. Exterior. The car is finished in a rich shade of blue that complements the lines of the W180 Ponton body, highlighted by sweeping fender arches and subtle chrome trim. The bright work is polished and complete, from the bumpers to the classic Mercedes grille and side moldings. A tan cloth convertible top offers a handsome contrast and is in excellent condition, folding neatly behind the rear seat for open-air cruising. The car rides on 15-inch steel wheels with color-matched caps and wide white-wall BF Goodrich Silvertown 185/80 R15 tires, maintaining an authentic period-correct stance. Interior. Inside, the cabin exudes classic European luxury. Tan leather bucket seats are both supportive and elegant, showing light wear consistent with age but retaining excellent character. A column-mounted shifter preserves legroom while maintaining authenticity. The dash features a wood-grain veneer that frames the instrumentation and original-style Blaupunkt radio, believed to be a dealer-installed accessory. The door panels, carpets, and trim all appear well-maintained, contributing to an inviting and upscale cockpit that speaks to Mercedes-Benz commitment to precision and refinement in the 1950s. Drivetrain and performance. Under the hood is a 2.2-liter inline-six engine, fitted with twin Weber carburetors for improved drivability and performance. The original Solex units are included with the sale. The engine starts easily and idles smoothly, delivering ample torque for leisurely touring. It's paired with a 4-speed manual gearbox, offering smooth shifts and engaging control. The single exhaust system features an aftermarket muffler and emits a subtle, dignified tone. Power drum brakes on all 4 wheels provide confident stopping, while the coil spring suspension with front sway bar ensures a smooth and composed ride. Condition and history. This example appears to have been well cared for over the years, likely restored and maintained by prior owners with attention to preserving originality while improving performance. The cosmetics show beautifully with minor signs of age, while the engine bay and undercarriage remain tidy and consistent with a lightly driven vintage car. The Webers provide better reliability and tuning flexibility, and the included Solex carburetors offer options for future originality-minded restorations. Summary. Elegant, rare, and sophisticated, the 1959 Mercedes-Benz 220S Cabriolet remains a crowning achievement of Mercedes-Benz coachwork and engineering. Whether shown, toured, or driven as a weekend escape, this convertible delivers timeless beauty and confident performance in equal measure. With its low production numbers, preserved condition, and tasteful enhancements, it is an exceptional piece of post-war European motoring history.